When I go to the beach, I always love wearing things I can put on and take off quite easily, so I always choose a dress or something loose. So I thought to make a sort of poncho cover-up. I have this piece of chiffon fabric and I think it's ideal, something light-weighted like this, because it's easy to carry, it won't get wrinkled if you put it like this in your beach bag, and another thing is that in case of getting wet, it will dry quite easily and fast. So it's ideal. I have roughly 1.30 meters of this fabric. I can't tell you how much it was because it's been in here forever. I don't even know when or where I got it, but if it's in here, it must have been cheap. But stay till the end because I'll tell you how long it took me to do it. And another thing is that it's going to be interesting because I'm going to be making a circle hem, which I've never done before. Let me know down in the comments if you are team shorts or team dresses or long shirts to go to the beach. I'm team dresses or long shirts because I feel like when I put my shorts on, they get sun everywhere in there. So I prefer just to throw something on myself and that's it. Of course, there are different ways to doing this, but if you're going to make this circle style one, you have to take into account that the measurement of your arm is going to be the same one when it comes down to your leg. So I think this is ideal. In my case, like 72 centimeters, it comes right to your thigh. So that way it covers you and that's the length of your arm as well. So it's just where your arm lands on your thigh. So if that's 72 centimeters, I'm going to need double because that's the finished length. So I'm folding it. So double that. And then for the head cap, I'm going to measure my head, which is 57 centimeters with all my hair and everything. And that I'm going to divide by 4, which is roughly 14 centimeters. Let's fold by half and then again in 4. To make this cover up, we need to fold our fabric twice, cut all around it and in the middle corner to get this donut shape. Then hem all around it with a double hem and the same with the neckline, unless you want to add some bias tape. I have it marked, but the fabric has so many colors. I'm leaving the measuring tape there just to guide myself in case I lose my marks. And the one for the head, I'm going to start by cutting little by little because I don't trust this. I think 14 is too much. So this is looking really pretty. It's like when you make a circle skirt. I've never made a circle skirt, so this is good for practicing. And of course you can hem it different ways. You can use bias tape, you can use any pom-pom trim you like or fringes. That's going to be really fun and eye-catching. But I want to practice the circle hem. So for that, apparently, I need to do 3 hems. I need to do a first one that stabilizes the hemline, that is just to make sure nothing goes nowhere. So then pressing and then another 2. The second one is just your first seam, like if you're going to do a simple hem, and then the second one your double hem. So let's see how I do. I have my machine threaded with a polyester because this is a chiffon, and a needle for thin fabrics. This type of hem is only for lightweighted fabrics with the 3 different seams, so don't attempt it with thicker fabrics because maybe it doesn't work as well. So another day we'll practice those. First seam done, let's press it. And I remember years ago I used to have a little top, a strap top, and I remember it was so cool. It was one of these materials, and I used to wear it even when I got it out of the washing machine, wet and everything. It wasn't wet because this is really lightweighted, but it was so comfortable and cool, and it was a way of cooling down in the summer, so it was good. The first seam was only to mark our way and the edge, so now the second seam, which is a simple hem. The good thing about this first seam is it won't be seen, even though now when you fold you see it right there on the edge, you won't see it when you finish because we're going to fold again. The second seam is a simple hem which is folding only once. And the third seam is the double hem, which is folding twice, and it's quite easy to achieve because the first one, the second one, gives us the edge. I did the same along the neckline, but I don't like how it looks. I don't really like it. And apart from that, this is going to be the part that suffers the most. So I'm going to add some bias tape in blue. I hope it looks nice. Just sewing on top to finish it. Bias tape can be sewn in many different ways, and of course if you want a nice finish you will do an invisible stitch by hand. But I want to do it fast, I want to do it with only one seam, and I don't want to be worried about not getting the bias tape on the wrong side of the fabric, of the garment. So instead of just folding in half, what I'm going to do is fold a bit upwards, right where this bit is, with the first fold is, and that way it looks really nice because the right side of the garment is going to be thin, is going to be a thin bias tape, and you're making sure that you're sewing the one that is on the wrong side because it's longer anyways. So that's a little tip. I really like it. I like things like this to go to the beach that are not complicated at all, and in case they get wet, they can easily dry. I'm quite glad I've practiced doing this because I haven't been brave enough to make myself a circle skirt. So that way I can now attempt one, even though this is only for these chiffon fabrics. For thicker materials we will do it a different way, we'll practice. But it's a good start. And even though I did it on the neckline as well, I didn't like how it turned out, so I opted for adding a bias tape. It looks quite neat and it's strong because this is the part that's going to suffer the most when you put it on and take it off, so that's better. It's a project you can do in under an hour. It's ideal for beginners or just to practice and make yourself something cute. But I can't really tell you how much the fabric was because it's been washed and in the drawer forever. I don't even know, but if it's in here, it's because it was a bargain for sure. So let me know then in the comments if you usually sew yourself something for the beach, if you are team dress or team shorts. And don't forget to subscribe because I upload twice a week and that way you don't miss anything. And I leave you a link here for everything to go to the beach. Beach bags, the beach bag organizer, a carrier for your umbrella, another kimono, and of course swimming costumes. And I'll see you around. Bye!